Well, hey again, this is Dave Dubeau from davedubeau.com, coming to you again from beautiful La Cruz de Guanacaxtla, Nayarit, Mexico. And if you've watched a couple of my previous videos, you might be going, well, hey Dave, you should probably change your shirt from time to time there, buddy. It's been that same blue shirt for all these different weeks of videos and all this kind of stuff. Okay, well, I'll just let you know a little secret. I'm doing several videos in a row for efficiency's sake, because this is kind of a working vacation, but part of that word is vacation. So I want to get a bunch of these done and then go enjoy the day. All right, that's what it's all about. So yes, I do have more than one shirt. So getting back on track with our real estate education, what I want to talk to you about today, one of the questions that get asked by folks at my Magnetic Investor Attraction workshops is, Dave, how do you create expert authority or credibility around yourself for your real estate investing business? Very, very good question. And something that's very important when you want to be attracting investors and raising capital. You definitely need to have credibility and ideally expert authority. So good news is there are lots of different ways to do that. Bad news is most of those ways are going to take you possibly out of your current comfort zone. Okay, but bear with me. So the absolute best way to create instant credibility and authority is by writing a book. That's definitely the best way to do it. You hear author, authority, comes from the same word. You've heard people say, well, they're an expert, they wrote the book on it. So for whatever reason, if you've got your smiling face and your name on a book that looks like a book, smells like a book, is a book, a real book. I'm not talking about an e-book, I'm talking about an actual hard copy book. People automatically assume that you really know what you're talking about because you wrote a book about it. Now the challenge with a book is you have to write a book, okay? And for most people, that's a very daunting challenge. Only one person out of 25,000 ever writes a book and gets it published. So that is by far the best way to create instant expert authority. Now, the good news is you don't just have to write a book. That's the ideal way, but there are lots of other things that you can do that aren't as onerous. And one of those is doing something like this. So if you do videos, you can do video logs or vlogs. That's a great way to get the word out there. And when you do a video, it makes it much more personal because it's not just the words, it's the intonation, it's the body language, it's the expression on your face. All of that comes through via video. So video is one of the things I teach my students to do, doing regular video logs. Another thing you do if you're not big into videos, if you prefer writing, a good friend of mine and a student of mine, Ron Gettert, is a very good writer, so he likes to do blogs. And those are written articles on different topics about real estate investing. That works very, very well as well. So you can write blogs, you can do video logs, you can do speaking engagements. If you're comfortable with speaking in front of groups, you can talk about real estate investing, and that's another thing that puts you head and shoulders above everybody else. If you speak or you teach about real estate investing, people again just automatically think that you are authority on the subject. So there are a few different ideas, tips, and strategies that you can use to create credibility and authority around you and your real estate investing.